Ever since I first started watching YouTube back in 2013, I always thought that was the coolest thing I could do. I knew at the time the internet was a wild west and wasn't the safest place for preteen me. Starting small was the safest bet I made, with my first multiplayer game being Minecraft Pocket Edition. I first dipped my toes in server playing various game modes and making small talk with the players around as an anonymous user. I eventually stepped my way up to Roblox in 2015, becoming a much more active user online, which began the birth of how I now represent myself online. It wasn't until around 2017 when I first started drawing my online avatar. This was the push I needed to start making videos online, with my first true video being released around 2021, where I first played my favorite game within the Roblox platform.
Hello and welcome to Arsenal. This is actually the first time I actually have played this in the channel without actually having to edit it down and do it for my commentary videos. By far my best plan ever.
Nice work! You're nice. That's better aim than I have. Nice. That's better aim than I have.
See, I can use scopes. 33, 34, and time's up, I win again. But yeah, that's all I actually am going to do. Let me just return to the menu, and that's it for today. I hope you guys have a really great Christmas, and I'll probably see you again in another one. Bye-bye.
The first video was quite rough around the edges, but I still hold a fond sense of accomplishment whenever I look back at my older videos, even if they didn't get too many views. With each video I posted, I started gaining a newfound confidence in myself and got a huge self-esteem boost. Soon, as I kept carrying on with my content, I decided to try and create my own virtual avatar to add while I commentate on the gameplay of my videos. This led to creating my first batch of PNG tubers of the older representation of my persona, being based off a character of mine with two alternative outfits. I made a PNG tuber model, and I'm really happy with it. I felt fairly lazy as well, so I stopped using it for a while. This first feeling I had whenever I created them, along with the accomplishment, was a small stroke of genius where I could easily create more with the same base but with different characters, and or outfits for as long as I had access to the file. Another part of me felt lazy, as each iteration of the PNG tuber would feel more and more lazy and provide a feeling of same face syndrome. With each new video being released, I started slowly gaining more confidence in myself and the way I approach my art. As such, I started to make a new design for my persona, or even with its own various online calls. But this was the shortest lived iteration, with my persona being used within an online space. This design I created for them was heavily inspired by an alternative outfit for Boyfriend from Friday Night Funkin'. So much so that the people often mistook it for him instead of my character. The last time I used this version was for a project where I came up with various pose concepts of them and the two other characters I've created. I have since stopped featuring my persona in videos as I decided to go silent with my videos in order to focus more on gameplay and not needing to spend as much time editing. With this new method of making videos, I finally gave myself more time to polish my persona to the best version they could be. With my new plans for YouTube being to upload at least once a month and both focusing on gameplay and commentary, I decided to make one last design for my persona. A design that perfectly fits for who I am as a person. And this perfectly captures every aspect I like about previous renditions. This design that you're seeing right now is the definitive version of how I represent myself online, fitting both my style and how I actually aspire to look every day. I'm really happy with how they turned out, and the many improvements that my channel, content, and art style has made throughout the years that I've made content on the platform. While I plan on making more avatars in various forms of videos, the longer I keep wanting to make videos, I don't see any reason to change too much for what I see the best version of myself can be. Confident, outgoing, and kind. With this being said and done, I'm so grateful as a creator to share my love for video games and art with an audience, no matter the size, and continue to grow as a creator in person. I never thought that YouTube would be such an impact on me, but I feel like it was for the better. Allowing myself to push out my creativity opened me up and gave a massive boost in my confidence and allowed me to be much more interactive with communities I share and other creators who share my passion. My name is Dojer, and I hope to catch you on my next full upload. Thank you for watching and following me on this long journey.